Just a bit of a heads up. This content has not been released to the global server yet, so I will not be offended if you click away from the video now. But do come back if you do need some help in how to conquer Challenge Stage 6 of the Demonic Crusade when it is released to the global server. Hello again everybody, this is Sebastian Keynes with another Watch Your Loans video. In this one I'm going to be discussing the Demonic Crusade, and I'm going to be focusing on the challenge stage, particular stage 6. This is the one that has been providing some challenge as we go across the challenge stages here. 5 and 6 were the most challenging ones, but we'll focus here on 6 because this one requires some precise timings and make sure that we utilize the demon soldiers that we were restricted to the best of their ability to try to clear the stage and meet the following conditions. We must reach the soul core, which requires 3 enemies to get through. We must eliminate the 10 heroes on the platform. We cannot leave anybody alive. And we also cannot use the demon legendary soldiers that they offer us to use. So you can use them if you only want to get 1 or 2 stars. But if you want all 3 stars, we need the 4 epics and we need the rare. We're going to take advantage of the new Scalekin Warrior and the fact that he increases the movement speed for demon soldiers, because we do need to make sure that they don't stay on the lava pits too long, or otherwise they will meet their demise too early for us to be able to get to the core when we need them to. So we're going to devise a plan here. We're going to devise a plan to clear out the right-hand side with Nocturne, Vierna, and Silas here. We need to get rid of Morrigan very early on. Torador is going to be the blocker. Essentially, he is the missing, the last piece that we need to eliminate. We need to devise a way to take Anai and Twinfin out before we can send anybody in from the right-hand side. And when it comes here to Lugaro and Artemis and Arrogance, we must take them out before we can get through this barricade here, so we have an easier path to these two. So these 2 barricades must come down, and so you'll see me in the clip that I will present to you how exactly I beat this. And at the same time, I'm going to be offering you in the background, I'm going to be offering you the nuances that I was looking at before I release the demon soldiers. Okay, folks, here I'm going to play the clip of the recording of the try that I actually got to work how I wanted it to work, to make sure that we took all 10 units down and we got to the core before time ran out on us. This all has to do with timings. We have to keep in mind Arrogance's ultimate, so please do keep that in mind. So the one thing that I figured out right away here, as you saw me just do here on the right-hand side, is that as soon as I had 8 cost, I released 1 set of Reapers and 1 set of Bombers to try to get to Vierna before she uses the ultimate. And then, of course, I'm hoping that the Reapers do indeed take down that barricade before they died. And at least one of them was able to take Vierna's hit. Now, here, I released this marksman, or this archer, down here on the bottom. Typically, he only gets 1 shot on Morgan, but this time I was lucky enough to get 2 of them to bring her down. If for some reason when you release your marksman here, or your archer, and he does not take Morgan down, don't worry. You don't have to reset, because you are going to release the second one on the left-hand side. He should be able to finish her off. So in this example here, I was able to take her out with 1. But if you don't, it does not mean that you need to restart all over again, because on the left-hand side, you're going to be releasing the other archer. So what I'm trying to do now is to make sure that I don't speed him up. If I speed him up, he gets to the lava pits too soon. And I also want to make sure that I get Vierna out of the way before she builds enough rage to get her ultimate off again. The archer will not survive one of Vierna's ultimate. Now, the archer has now taken down Vergis, so I am fine now with the right hand side. I have done everything that I want there. Now I'm going to release the speedster here, because I'm going to need to speed up these bombers. So there comes the bombers, the second set. Now I got 2 of them out of the way. Now I'm going to also take in the daggers also. And please keep in mind that I also waited to release all the units why after Arrogance had proc his ultimate. So he's on cooldown. So that's why you saw me release him late, because I was waiting for Arrogance's ultimate to finish. Now, here's the thing. Now I'm waiting for these daggers to take the barricade down. Once that is done, it clears the path for my next archer. And like I told you, if you don't take down Morrigan the first time, you should be able to take him down on the second try with these archers. Now that he is out of the way, that I got him out of the way, now I'm going to release the remaining soldiers, demon soldiers that I have. Everybody's going at the same time. Everybody's going to rush through it to make sure that the lava pit do not get him, do not get them. And now I'm just going to try to get through this barricade as soon as possible, so I have enough time to kill Torador before he brings us down. So we see the greedy scaling went for himself and he left us behind. But the Reapers did a good enough job of taking down Torador, and that's how we completed this particular stage in the Demonic Crusade challenge that is currently going on the Forerunners server and be popping up in the global server soon. So there you have it. That's how we beat this content. So if you appreciated the content of this video, please do remember to hit like and subscribe on your way out. And I will see you all next time on the next Watcher Realms video.
Their souls are mine to take.